Greetings, everybody, and thank you for being here. So today I wanted to do a kind of show and tell of these crinkly sounding cat toys. As you know, I have a white cat named Whitford, and I buy him toys occasionally, but he actually doesn't play with them very much. I just rarely open up these two. They came in a package with this little burrito wrap. These are the condiments for it. Some avocado in there. And I'm trying to get him to play with it. There's a little bit of hairs on there, as you might be able to see. This one he does kind of play with. There's a little bell in there. But he doesn't, like, he'll play with them if I kind of shake him around or do the movement for him, but he doesn't really play with them on his own. But they do make some nice crinkles, so I thought I would just kind of show them off. This first one is one that I've had for a long, long time. This one has catnip in it. I think it's long gone stale, but the cat I had previous to Whitford used to play with this one a lot. She liked catnip. Whitford doesn't really care for it so much. But you can see like little teeth marks and where the stitching has kind of started to come apart. This one has a little tag on it. It says catnip tea. So I guess the idea is a little tea bag. The window used to be a little bit more clear. It's kind of frosted over. I think this one was a good one because of the design. It's kind of got an odd shape. It would sort of roll around really weird when my previous cat, Freckles, would kind of flop over parts. So this one makes some nice crinkly sounds. Go to the other side. So that's our first little catnip toy. This second one I'll do really quick because this one doesn't really have much crinkles. Thought there was some in the tail. Not too many crinkles on this one, but it does have this little bell. Which I guess is meant to entice the cat, but Whitford is kind of aloof and indifferent and doesn't care so much for the bell or the crinkles. He's more of an outdoor cat, I think, and he's kind of stuck inside because of his health problems. So most of the time he just kind of looks out the window. When I do let him go outside on a leash and take him to the park and stuff sometimes. But he'd rather do that than play with toys. So this is the second one. This one is a little fish. I am not exactly sure what type of fish this is. It's got some little scales here. Some dark scales up top. Some lighter scales. Or just skin, I guess, on the bottom. And little beady eyes right here on the top. Of course, there is a fair amount of cat hair on this one. And that is the second cat toy. This third one here, this is a little wrap. This one has some decent crinkles, especially on this side. There is a little thread that I just noticed. And that will probably bother me for the rest of the video. Hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. But now that we know it's there, we can kind of acknowledge it and just move past it. Little burrito massage. This back side is much more crinkly than the front side. I actually feel that this is a little softer and this is a little rougher, I guess you'd say. I did notice the tag, and I thought about cutting it off, but I was thinking it might be kind of sort of an attention getter. Like moving the burrito or toy around. This thing could kind of catch some attention and hopefully entice Whitford to play. But not so much. There's some little dots online. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So there's 20 little spots on the tortilla shell. Then you have some items up here. This appears to be a tomato. This one appears to be lettuce. But I'm not exactly sure what this one would appear to be. Maybe just a lighter piece of lettuce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's, actually let's flip this over and count it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this might be just some sort of lighter piece of iceberg lettuce. And inside you have some other things, maybe a little baby tomato, some of those little crunchy chips possibly, a couple more of them, obviously your lettuce, another tomato. I would assume this may be radish, or possibly could be onion of some kind, grape. I don't know why you put a grape in there. But we have just a few variety of little food items. So this is our third little toy. Just gonna set it right there. We'll go with, actually let's go with this little guy right here. It's a little avocado. Got a little pit belly. A mustache and a hat. These big old half-moon eyes. This one's semi-crinkly. So the wrap, the back side here is more crinkly. Also these little hang tags, there's a couple of them are stuck in there. Let's see if this one's in there or not. Oh, nice. I thought they might have been stuck in there. On the back side, this looks like a little, kind of almost Patrick from SpongeBob. like there could be little arms and a body. Sort of has like a sound like a crackling food item. Maybe like a distant fireworks. Or like soup in the microwave. Maybe some cheese in the microwave. Kind of fun deciding which sounds it sounds like. Just gonna give him a nice little belly rub. A little bit of belly massage. It's a little bit easier to hold sideways. Feels like he's kind of lopsided. Because of the way the skin and the fur part is. That was intentional though, but when I hold it, it feels a little lopsided. So this one is our toy number 4. Put them just barely right here. Then we have our number 5. This one is the Spicy Cat hot sauce. A little pepper in here with a mustache and a hat. You can tell there's a little bit of a theme going on. And this one has butter, crinkles on the back. Here's some hang tags. Let's see if these are stuck or not. These ones I think are a little bit stuck. Actually, I think it's one single one. I'll have to cut off later. I did just pull these ones off of the backing before I started to record this. Part feels like Whitford might play with these ones. There's also a stray cat that I've been... Oh, here's another one. There's also a stray cat that I've been bringing inside more and more as it gets colder. And she's very playful, so I'm pretty sure she'll play with these. And I didn't want to get them all ruined before I could have a chance to record this video. That's why they still have their tags on them, because they're kind of new. This one is the same way as its distant fireworks sounds. Squeeze all the last bit of hot sauce out of the bottom. Unscrew the cap. And then we can squeeze it on the burrito. Get a decent amount of hot sauce on there. And then when we're done, screw the cap back on. This one has kind of a quieter tone. Hopefully the microphones are picking these up. I also do, as normal, have a fan going on because of the camera. But hopefully that sounds alright. Okay, I have two more crinkly things. Sort of one and a half, they're both the same type of thing, but I wanted to try and see if these envelopes were all right for crinkles. Because these have this crinkly window part. This one has two windows. I thought if we're doing some crinkles, these might be fun to play around with. This, let's slide it back apart. It's a dual window. It's kind of a higher pitch sound. And this single window has a lower pitch sound. Which kind of makes sense. If this was a musical instrument, this would be a lower, more body to string or something, or a drum head, you'd have more surface area, like a bigger kick drum or tom drum. And these would have less surface area, higher tension, kind of like a higher tom. Also, the envelope itself is bigger than this envelope. I'm just getting very weirdly scientific about this. I'm sure none of what I'm saying is actually true. If any of it is, it's only a small percentage. But the concept sort of makes sense. And I thought before I finish this video, I would just kind of fold these up and close everything up. And hopefully these crinkles